out of Oregon State, former first-round pick. Deep play fake and Shough loose.
Top right, play action pass. Wingard gets around both Cesar Ruiz and
flag on the play.
So they run a little ET game on the right side for the Jags. Shough tries to get rid of the ball.
Always felt like my vision being bigger than a bigger picture.
I'm gonna be honest. The Saints is tripping. Straight up. The Saints are tripping. Like, it's none of my business. It's not my squad. So, I really don't have any real opinion on it or harsh feelings. But it is what it is. They tripping. There's no way in the world they didn't draft Shedeur Sanders. Not even in the second round. They should have drafted him in the first round. I forgot who their first round draft pick was. But for them to draft Tyler Shough, that's how you say his last name, with the 40th pick in the second round, when Shedeur was sitting right there, y'all tripping, man. And like, I'm like, alright, we gotta do some research. What made them select Tyler ahead of Shedeur, other than Shedeur being overconfident, you know, will bring spotlight to your program or to your team, your franchise, which I think you would want. NFL, you want to bring in money. But I did some research, right? So Tyler Shough, he's going to be a 25-year-old rookie. So his time in the league is already dwindled because he's already 25, right? And the reason why he's a 25-year-old rookie is because his first year in college was 2018. And he played for 3 different colleges. I did my research. I had to figure out why they choose this guy over Shedeur. First team Tyler played for out of high school was Oregon. He was at Oregon from 2018 to 2020. It said he appeared in 3 games and played 18 snaps before redshirting the rest of the 2018 season. As a redshirt freshman, Tyler Shough served as the Ducks' backup quarterback during the 2019 season. Who do you think the starting quarterback was that year? Justin Herbert. Dog, Justin Herbert been in the NFL for like 10 years now. He was in college when Justin Herbert was in college. So he finished that season with 144 yards and 3 touchdowns in 8 games played off the bench. Then going into 2020, Oregon head coach indicated that Tyler Shough will be the starting quarterback now that Justin Herbert is in the NFL and got drafted. So they gave the keys to Tyler. And it said Tyler started every game, including the Pac-12 championship game, which was a 31-24 win against USC. Although Tyler's performances throughout the year was kind of in question. It said that the Oregon Ducks were heavily favored in the team's back-to-back losses against Oregon State and California. And despite Tyler Shough starting the Pac-12 championship against USC, Boston College transfer Anthony Brown began to take all their offensive snaps. So ultimately, the writing was on the wall. You had the starting job, you ain't do enough, we had bad losses, the games were heavily favored, it's time to hit the portal. So he transferred to his second college in Texas Tech. And he was playing pretty good, but the injury bug was getting him, right? In 2021, he was a starter, but he broke his collarbone for the season. Before breaking his collarbone, he had 872 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The next year, he started to play good again. 2022, he had 1,300 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, but couldn't finish the year because he injured his shoulder. The following year, 2023, he broke his fibula, and that required surgery. But up until that point, he had passed for 746 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. So it's now 2023. He's been in college since 2018. The past 3 years, he's been injured. And the Saints saw this and was like, this guy might be our guy. Not Shedeur, this guy. After 2023, he entered the portal again. This time, he transferred to Louisville. He's a 24-year-old senior, super senior now. Had a good year, almost won Comeback Player of the Year award. He passed for 3,195 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And that was ultimately enough, that one strong season, that they said, yo, second round, 40th pick. Oh, Tyler's there? We want him. You have a quarterback prospect that has been in college for 6 years. Half his career in college was ended by injuries. And he really didn't show any winning efforts until his last year when he was a super senior. Let's fast forward. 40th pick, second round. Shedeur is right there. You passed him in the first round. God gave you a blessing like, here, we're going to give you another chance. Actually, they gave him 4 more chances because Shedeur didn't get drafted to the 5th round. But they drafted Tyler Shough. And now we're in the preseason. And, I mean, besides the clips I showed you in the beginning of this video, he hasn't been doing bad. But I still would have took Shedeur off that one game that he had. So after the first preseason game, all the buzz was turned to Tyler Shough. He didn't get the start. They gave a start to Spencer Rattler, but he did shine the game. He was 15 on 22, 165 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Thus, the second preseason game, they gave him the start. And, I mean, in the first half, he was 9 and 12 for 66 yards. He led him to a field goal drive, but he wasn't able to get the ball in the end zone. Rattler finished that game 18 to 24, 199 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So, I mean, both guys, it's a quarterback battle. Nobody's taking the keys and running with it. You know, Tyler had a better first game. Spencer Rattler had a better second game. Needless to say, are any of these quarterbacks a better quarterback than what you could have had in Shedeur Sanders? Because we just went over Tyler Shaugh's, whoever how you say the last name, no disrespect, resume, how he got to this point. We all know who Spencer Rattler is. Spencer Rattler was the #1 quarterback coming out of high school, went to Oklahoma, got his spot taken by Caleb Williams, transferred to the University of South Carolina, never really lived up to that hype, but got drafted, I think in the 7th round to the Saints, had his shot last year. Didn't do too well, didn't do well at all, to be honest with you. Thus, he's battling with Tyler for the starting spot because Derek Carr retired. So, I feel like the Saints are shooting themselves in the foot because they could have had Shedeur Sanders. I think Shedeur Sanders is a better quarterback prospect than both these guys, right? And when Derek Carr retired, you could have just gave the keys to Shedeur and allow him to have his bumps and bruises as a rookie. But knowingly, by year 3 or 4, you got your franchise quarterback. No, you wanted to be hard-headed. You drafted a 25-year-old rookie. You got your 7th round draft pick who didn't really do anything in prior year. And those two guys are battling. Things could have been a very smooth transition when Derek Carr decided to retire. Instead, we don't know. Comment below your thoughts. Do you think the Saints messed up? I think they did. But we never know. Tyler Shough could have a tremendous career. Spencer Rattler could turn things around and have a tremendous career. Only time will tell. Until next time,